state actors frequently employ low-cost, high-impact tools, including improvised explosive devices, drones, disinformation campaigns, and hate speech, each fueling instability, endangering peacekeepers, and undermining our missions. The future of UN peacekeeping stands at a crossroad. We require the sustained leadership and political commitment of member states to adapt and further strengthen UN peacekeeping for the challenges ahead. The Department of Operational Support stands ready to partner with you in 3 key areas. First, by strengthening medical support to peacekeeping missions. When our peacekeepers face malicious acts, we must be able to provide fast and effective medical care. One important way we do so is through our Triangular Partnership Program Telemedicine Project. This initiative enables medical specialists sitting far away to provide limb and life-saving care to peacekeepers in remote locations. Last year, the project received Secretary General's Award for Innovation, a recognition that gave fresh momentum to our efforts to mainstream telemedicine across all UN peace operations. Providing adequate medical care to our uniformed personnel who risk their lives and well-being in the service of peace is of paramount importance. This includes mental health support, and I therefore urge you to implement the United Nations Mental Health Strategy for uniformed personnel and to make full use of the UN Mind Companion app, available now in 17 different languages. Ensuring the health and safety of peacekeepers is a shared responsibility, and some member states have shown exceptional dedication in meeting it. Pakistan's deployment of 2,000 highly trained, uniformed medical personnel stands as a prime example. Over years of service, Pakistan's medical contingents have established and sustained Level 1 and Level 2 medical facilities in some of the most austere and high-risk operational environments. We are deeply grateful for their enduring support. A second area is advancing women's participation in peacekeeping, including through appropriate accommodations, facilities, infrastructure, and equipment to support women and men both. There is no doubt that women peacekeepers strengthen the effectiveness of missions. Promoting women's inclusion in peace and security hence remains a top priority for my department and for the UN as a whole. I am proud that we are the host of the Senior Women Talent Pipeline, our signature initiative to advance gender parity among senior civilian staff. Funded entirely through extra budgetary resources, this project relies on the continued support of member states. We thank those who have contributed and continue to contribute to this vital effort and encourage others to do so. A third area of focus is strengthening the safety and security of peacekeepers. This cannot be an effort of any entity or country alone. Partnerships are the backbone of UN peacekeeping, as mentioned by my brother Lacroix just now, and a driving force for building capacity and delivering training. I wish to highlight our co-host, the Republic of Korea, as a key partner of the Triangular Partnership Program. Thanks to their support and that of Australia, Cambodia, and Japan, the Triangular Partnership Program piloted its first multinational, multi-pillar training in 2024. The course helped ASEAN troop-contributing countries build critical skills in engineering, counter-improvised explosive devices, and medical care. This important contribution reflects the Republic of Korea's active engagement with the Triangular Partnership Program and demonstrates how UN member states can collectively come together in partnerships with the United Nations to raise the capacity of the international community to respond. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of peacekeeping, at this important juncture, the upcoming Peacekeeping Ministerial is critical, both for raising awareness of peacekeeping needs and generating the capabilities required to strengthen mission performance. With the revised UN pledging guide mentioned by my colleague USG Lacroix, now shared with member states, you have in your hands an opportunity to offer concrete support to UN peacekeeping at the Ministerial in Berlin. Today's meeting also provides a valuable space to raise questions and engage directly with the colleagues leading the ministerial substantive preparations. I look forward to a stimulating and insightful discussion, one that can be carried to Berlin. My department and I will be listening to your ideas for pledges, your proposals for strengthening the safety and security of peacekeepers, and your vision for the future of peacekeeping. And we will take these contributions with us to the Ministerial in Berlin less than a month from now. Thank you very much. Shukriya.
Thank you, Mr. Atul Khare, for sharing your views with esteemed participants. I would now request the United Nations Police Advisor, Mr. Faisal Shakar, to please deliver the remarks.
Honorable Defense Secretary Pakistan, General Ali, Permanent Representative of Pakistan to UN, Ambassador Asim, Under Secretary Generals DPO and DOS, Mr. Lacroix and Mr. Khare, our Assistant Secretary General Elizabeth, and my dear colleague General Pierce, Acting Military Advisor, our former PR of Pakistan, experienced diplomat, Mr. Asim, DG Military Operations Pakistan and his capable team, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs Pakistan, who have been collaborating for this conference, and all those colleagues who have been working in background to make this conference a success. A very warm good morning, Assalamu Alaikum. It's my great pleasure to represent United Nations Police here in my home country. I would like to offer special thanks to our hosts, Pakistan and Republic of Korea, for giving us this opportunity to engage on the topic of safer, more effective peacekeeping at such a critical juncture. Last year, we witnessed the landmark endorsement of the UN Secretary General's Pact for the Future and its agreed solutions on international peace and security, innovation, digital cooperation, and other areas toward the achievement of Sustainable Development Goal, as well as the Global Digital Compact. Coupled with the new Agenda for Peace, Action for Peacekeeping, which we call A4P, as well as A4P+, the pact requires all of us, the UN, our member states who are here, both from troop and police contributing countries, and our financial and police contributors to come together to determine how to best seize future opportunities and respond to future challenges. These frameworks provide a blueprint and marching orders for the daily work and strategic priorities of United Nations Police going forward. When we consider some of the greatest challenges today, including growing conflict in dense urban settings, the continued expansion of transnational organized crime and violent extremism, increased risk from climate and cyber insecurity, and greater demand for comprehensive national institutional capacity building and police reform, we see a growing need for unique and specific policing responses. As a part of their daily work, police officers interact directly with the communities, so they are well placed to counter mis- and disinformation and to strengthen overall situation awareness and understanding about tensions and grievances before they boil over. The comparative advantage of the police also illustrate the importance of policing as the bridge during transitions from peacekeeping to peace building. Ladies and gentlemen, at this inflection point of United Nations policing, the future of peacekeeping, new models and related capabilities, a study commissioned by the Department of Peace Operations considers how peacekeeping may look going forward. I had the privilege to brief the UN Security Council in February about some of our key challenges, achievements, and requirements. For the United Nations Police, future requirements could mean, very briefly, more sequenced missions, parallel or joint, deployments, targeted, specialized deployments. In other words, new peacekeeping models that are more agile and adaptable. In some crisis contexts, the threat faced by the host state are not military in general. We might see some situations where a police-only mission might be needed. Therefore, we must be able to generate unique policing capabilities on short notice for capacity building and other specialized tasks, such as units dedicated to addressing cybercrime, electoral security, anti-gang or cross-border trafficking, anti-corruption, criminal negligence, forensics, and SGBV. Preparing for future peacekeeping will no doubt require the further professionalization of United Nations Police towards more digitalization, more innovation, and better foresight. The competencies that the Secretary General has called on the entire UN family to embrace, particularly during this time of great political and financial uncertainty. Confronting the many challenges ahead is not something the United Nations or a single country or a single peace operations can do alone. We must therefore work collectively to ensure the United Nations Police are properly prepared, equipped, and resourced to address them. The peacekeeping ministerial process helps ensure that we will remain fit for the purpose. Comprising over 6,000 police officers from over 90 member states, the United Nations Police have been recognized for their enabling role in realizing greater network as well as multilateralism. We help advance political solutions and assist those most in need by supporting member states to realize representative, responsive, and accountable police services. We protect and empower communities through human rights compliant and gender responsive policing. In short, by paving the way for sustained peace, we are a vital element for the peacekeeping toolbox to deliver sustainable peace. I hope the discussions over the next 2 days will provide some valuable food for thought in the lead up for the Peacekeeping Ministerial in Berlin as you consider how you may best support United Nations peacekeeping and policing. I thank you for your patient hearing.
ओवरसीज पाकिस्तानीज़ कन्वेंशन वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ और आर्मी चीफ जनरल सैयद आसिम मुनीर आज इस्लामाबाद में तकरीब से खिताब करेंगे। 3 रोज़ा कन्वेंशन में दुनिया भर से 500 से ज़ायद ओवरसीज पाकिस्तानी शरीक हैं। अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा मिशन वज़ारती कॉन्फ्रेंस पाकिस्तान और जमहूरिया कोरिया की शराकत दारी में मुनक़दा 2 रोज़ा कॉन्फ्रेंस में पाकिस्तान के आला हुकूमती और अस्करी अहदेदारान और अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा के सीनियर हुकाम शरीक। अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा के अंडर सेक्रेटरी जनरल पीस ऑपरेशंस जैन पेरी इलेक्ट्रॉक्स की UN मिशन में पाक फौज के किरदार की तारीफ। तकरीब से UN अंडर सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑपरेशन सपोर्ट अतल खारी और अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा के पुलिस एडवाइज़र फैसल शाहकार ने भी खिताब किया। इक़्तिसादी ताउन तंजीम के 25 रुकनी वफ़द की वज़ीर आला पंजाब मरीम नवाज शरीफ से मुलाकात। पंजाब सयाहों की मेज़बानी के लिए पूरी तरह तैयार है। ECU के मोअज़्ज़ज़ मेहमानों की मौजूदगी हमारे लिए बाइस एज़ाज़ है। लाहौर की गलियों में तहज़ीब की खुशबू है। आसार क़दीमा माजी की अज़मत के गवाह है। ये महज एक शहर नहीं बल्कि ज़िंदा तारीख़ का म्यूज़ियम है। वज़ीर आला मरीम नवाज शरीफ की वफ़द से गुफ्तगू। इक्तिसादी बहाली के हुकूमती इक़दाम के शानदार समरात। कारोबार के आगाज़ पर पाकिस्तान स्टॉक मार्केट में तेज़ी का रुझान। 100 इंडेक्स में 570 पॉइंट्स का इजाफा। इंडेक्स 1,16,961 तक पहुँच गया। SIFC की मुआवनत से टेक्सटाइल के शोबे के लिए नया तारीखी बाब रकम। पाकिस्तान में जनूबी एशिया की सबसे बड़ी 29वीं 3 रोज़ा टेक्सटाइल नुमाइश और कॉन्फ्रेंस का इनेकाद। एशिया, यूरोप और मशरक़ वस्ता के 20 से ज़ायद ममालिक की 500 आलमी कंपनियाँ और 67,000 से ज़ायद मंदुबैन जदीद टेक्नोलॉजीज़ के साथ शरीक। 55 करोड़ डॉलर से ज़ायद के तजारती माहिदों और मफाहमती यादाश्तों पर दस्तखत। तुर्क, चीनी, रूसी और दीगर बैनुल अक़वामी वफूद की शिरकत से आलमी एतमाद में इजाफा। मईशत की बहाली के लिए हुकूमती इक़दामात। मुल्क गिर इंसदाद बिजली चोरी मुहिम। गुज़िश्ता एक हफ्ते के दौरान बिजली चोरों से 2 करोड़ 80 लाख से ज़ायद रकम वसूल। 1500 से 7 मुकदमा दर्ज। 97 बिजली चोर गिरफ्तार। 1 सितंबर 2023 से अब तक बिजली चोरों से 52 अरब 54 करोड़ 70 लाख से ज़ायद रकम वसूल की जा चुकी। 1,16,585 बिजली चोर गिरफ्तार, हिरासत में ले लिए गए। वक्फ मुतनाज़ बिल के जरिए मुसलमानों की ज़मीनों पर गैर कानूनी कब्जे के खिलाफ पूरा भारत सड़कों पर। बंगाल के मजीद इलाकों में पुरतशद्दुद